welcome to the travel vlog for my sister's birthday trip to an undisclosed location that I can't say because it's a surprise.
We'll tell you tonight.
We'll tell you when we get there. We are currently leaving Lancefield on our way to the lunchtime stop, which I also can't tell you until we get there. Mum is driving. I am navigating as usual. Estelle's in the back, and so is Becky.
Hi.
And yes, I cut Becky's hair. I did that. Do not criticize my hair cutting skills. Yeah, I think that's about it for right now. I've had a cup of chai latte, and we are about 42 minutes from lunch.
Tell them that you're just recording still.
About that Healesville vlog, when we get to the cabin, I will probably film some sort of like recount of it and then edit that, and hopefully that'll come out before this one, and if not, then yeah, it depends on the internet really. So I'm recovering from that. I'm also recovering from whiplash, because when I went go-karting on Friday, if you don't know what go-karting is, it's racing in electric carts. Someone smashed into me, and if I feel like it, I might put a little clip like here-ish. Yeah, but someone smashed into me and my head went whack, and so I've got whiplash in the left side of my neck, and I'm still recovering from that. So I've been banned from heavy lifting. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun trip. And if I feel like it, because my arm is quite tired right now, I might take some of the nice scenery. At the moment it's just trees. So yeah, catch up with you when we get to lunch. We are in Seymour for lunch, as I can now reveal. Seymour for lunch. We are at Little Stones Cafe. So we're gonna have lunch and then probably do a little bit of looking around to see if we can find any souvenirs. And then it's another hour and 40 minutes to the actual destination that I still can't say.
It's okay.
So I'm basically just having a salad because that's lunch here, that's gluten-free, but that's fine, that's okay with me. There's a better shot of Becky with her hair. Yeah, and Estelle is under the table. Okay, I'll check in again when we're on the road. We left Seymour. We are an hour and 25 minutes from the cabin. We did look at a couple of shops, but there were no souvenirs. And then we were going to go to the information center, but the map took us a different way, and it's going to get hot soon, so might as well go to the cabin where it will be cooler. And also Estelle keeps falling asleep and dozing off, and it's very cute. There. Look, it's little. Okay, I'll come back when we are at the cabin, and then I can finally reveal where we are. Although you already know from the title of the video, but you know, surprises. We're in Strathmerton. It's the morning after because
Strathmerton.
Strathmerton. It's really hard to pronounce. Yeah, I got to the cabin and I went to bed. So, yeah. Today is Thursday and it is my sister's birthday. And she is 27. And so we're going to Cactus Country, and then we're gonna go to Cobram, and yeah, and then if it gets too hot, we're gonna come back to the cabin. There is no service, there is no Wi-Fi, but there's a lot of trees, there is one TV, and we have a couple of card games with us. So we should be fine. I will come back when we get to Cactus Country. We are in Cactus Country. There are cacti everywhere. I'll be taking pictures, I think, mostly, because, yeah, it's hot and my arms hurt, so. It's been 2 days since I last checked in.
Let's see what you did yesterday.
I stopped taking pictures at Cactus Country because the camera got too hot, and then I got heat stroke. So yeah, we did Cactus Country, and then we
went back. We went.
I think we went a little bit in Codbrum
Oh yeah, we're going to get a cake.
to get cake, and then we went back to the cabin because, like I said, I had heat stroke. And then yesterday we did.
Big strawberry briefly.
We went to the Big Strawberry, which wasn't the greatest, and I still got hurt, so. And then we did mostly op shopping
Cobra.
in Cobram. Got a few things. I got a porcelain doll, I'll show you when we get home. And then I got heat stroke again.
But we went out for a walk yesterday, so.
We went out for a walk, and we found the alpacas and the chickens. Insert pictures. I also witnessed a koala on the Thursday. You can do it. Yes, you got it. You got it. Good job. Good job. Good job. You got it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. Yeah. Wow. You're a climber. I think you should go to the other one because the other one's a bit fatter. It might carry your weight better. Bud. So today is Saturday. We have left Strathmerton. We are heading to Echuca for lunch because there wasn't really any gluten-free food in Strathmerton. But we did go to the op shop and I did buy another porcelain doll and something for Dad. I found a huge roll of bias binding, which is going to be great for sewing projects. And I found another pair of pants. Yeah, and I drove from the caravan park to Strathmerton, and I think I did okay. Mum says I did okay, I'm not sure. So yeah, now we're going to go to Echuca, we're going to get some food, we're going to do some wandering around. It's not quite as hot as it was on Thursday, but it is still kind of hot, so we're putting Estelle in her little boots so that her feet don't get burnt. Yeah, so it's about an hour to Echuca, so I'll get back to you with that. I didn't record anything yesterday. I was going to on my phone and then I just didn't, mostly because my camera's got like 2 bars of battery left and I didn't bring the charger. But but that's how things go. Yeah, so I will check in when we get to Echuca. I'll let you know what we're gonna do. And then after that, we're gonna probably head over to Kyneton, maybe visit a couple little towns on the way. We've got dinner at Kyneton at 6 o'clock, and then we'll be heading home. Okay, check in later. I'm great at my job that I've employed myself in, and I'm great at, I swear. Let me get you a little closer, or a little lower at least, so you can see me better. We did go to Echuca. We made it. Yeah, we made it to Echuca, which is great. Sorry I keep moving you, I'm just trying to get the best view possible. It was really funny, the map decided that to get to Echuca, we had to go via Moama, which is, it's funny because Moama's in New South Wales, and I guess for a lot of other countries this is strange because, you know, you go across a state line, you have to get passport and permission or whatever, permit or something. Not in Australia, or at least not crossing the border between Victoria and New South Wales. Because the border is the Murray River, you can just drive across the bridge and you're in the next state over. So the map took us Give me a second, I'm hearing beeping. I just recorded like a minute of stuff and it didn't record. Heart rate monitor from the cardiovascular clinic investigating me for POTS started beeping because the battery was dead. That's why there was beeping. Yeah, went to Echuca, had lunch, went looking for the visitor center, found it. Was told they don't sell merchandise there, you have to go to the Discovery Center. Go to the Discovery Center, find out Estelle can go in. Yay! Later found out that if we were to ride on the paddle steamer, which we were too late to go to, Estelle could go on free. And then, yeah, I thought I had it here, but it must still be with my pile of, oh wait, no, yeah, I got keyring from Echuca Discovery Center. Yep. I also got some fidget wooden puzzles. I got a badge. That's all I can remember getting. I'm sure I got something else. Mom got Estelle a little turtle. When we got home I replaced its eyes and put a Echuca on it. Then we went and looked at the Murray. As you do. Go to Echuca, you look at the Murray River. Because what else is there to look at Echuca? Then I was getting tired and it was getting hot and it was getting late, so we got in the car and headed off to Kyneton, which was about an hour 40 from Echuca. And our dinner reservation was 6. So we got there just at 6 and we went in and we sat down and had our food and everything. It was great. There was some families there that had some children who were I got the last, I'll have to show you later, I got the last bear for my little Aussie Bears collection, the Ozcam bear. So I finally have all my little Aussie war bears, which makes me very happy. And then we headed home, which was great because we were all tired. And got home, we gave Dad hugs and we went over all the things we got, and Then Mum and I just watched some Law and Order SVU and then went to bed, and I fell asleep watching YouTube, as you do. I enjoyed it. Being kind of off the grid for a while was very good. I think it does things where you're no longer a slave to your devices because your devices are rendered useless to you. I did some work for a charity event that I took part in called Sketchmas. Because whenever we went into town I got service, and so I could get the requests that were sent to me, and then I'd do them at the cabin and take pictures and then post them when I got home. So that was nice. I think the only issues I really had were the fact that it was so hot. And in that circumstance, that wasn't fun because I kept getting heat stroke. And so because of that, I'd have migraines, feel really under the weather. I got way too hot, and so I couldn't enjoy a lot of things. I would like to go back to Cactus Country when it's not so hot because there's a lot more areas to explore. But that will be something to wait for, not summer, because summer in Australia is the worst. But overall I had fun. I enjoyed myself. I think it was nice. I did get a pretty good sunburn, but yeah, that's fine. That's half of the course. And you know what? Becky had fun, so that's all we can ask for. We take her on a birthday trip. You wanted to have fun. Yeah, we got home, and then a few days after that it was Christmas, so that's fun. I have a backlog of videos I need to film and edit and post, and I'll probably still be posting videos from 2025 well into 2026. But honestly, that's fine. Coming to terms with some clothes that aren't fitting me anymore, and that's a whole other thing to talk about in a different video. But overall, the Strathmerton trip was fun. Becky was surprised, she had fun, and that's all I could ask for. So now I am exhausted still. I am going to go to bed, and I'm going to edit a ton of things tomorrow. I think that is tomorrow's job, is to edit. Try to keep this schedule that I made. Sundays is editing day, Saturday is filming day.